I'm Brian Deegan from Temecula, California.
Brainwash for slaughter. I breathe through bamboo, shoot from the bloody water. I have a canvas, monsoons, and desert plains. A sniper camouflage at 300 yards range. My militia move through the mist with the gorilla slit your throat and the dog and stuff grenades in your jugular. Universal soldier with veins that hold morphine. I trigger happy in my home park kerosene.
I started racing when I was 10 years old, and that's kind of when my neighbor got me into it. I always had a dirt bike, I think since I was probably 7 or 8. The guy was so cool, you know. I just looked at him, I was like, man, this guy's got the chicks, he's got the dirt bikes, he's got, you know, the sweet car, and everyone's pumped on him. I was like, dude, dirt bikes are sweet, you know, this is what I want to do. And I started racing locally, picked it up really quick because I was so dedicated to it, and ended up started winning the Central Region Championship, started winning everything around, ended up getting a sponsor by Team Green, and they hooked me up with bikes and parts, and that was a big deal. And you know, we traveled to all the amateur nationals. My dad took me every weekend, dedicated, you know, that was our family time, and I ended up kicking ass, you know, at the amateur nationals, and that secured a ride for me when I graduated high school in California. Was my, you know, that was my big dream. I never really fit the race image because it was all really clean cut, and I always had more of the outgoing personality and wasn't really afraid to say, you know, things that other guys were, and that's kind of when I moved in with Metzger, I'd say. And you know, we had the colored hair, which was a big deal at the races, and then Metzger had the tattoos, and I started getting into that. We had the body piercing, we went to that stage, and it was just like, that wasn't supposed to be in racing, but there was a home for it, we just didn't know what it was. So we kept going, rebelling, and, you know, riding our dirt bikes, not getting support. People didn't want to sponsor us because of our images, and we're like, you know what, dude, this is who we are, and why is there not a home for this? And we're out practicing for Supercross, and it was, you know, it got boring. We were doing laps, you know, laps after laps, and we're like, you know what if we tried this trick or this jump? And all of a sudden, whoa, the cameras started coming, and you know, started getting in magazines. Then all of a sudden, Krusty Demons came around, and they had this video idea of, let's do the personality of the riders instead of just them riding it. And that was cool, because all of a sudden people got to know how crazy we really were, and how it wasn't just our dirt bike lifestyle, it was a real lifestyle, and that's when freestyle started.